This is another question that I was asked, but they asked like, how does individual sports stress differ from team sports stress? Recognizing that you're there for the team as opposed to for yourself definitely helps with any stress that you have.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a great question. I played baseball for the majority of my life up until I decided to just go for swimming. And I mean, I loved baseball. Still love it. Would love to play, rec softball or even rec baseball once we're allowed to go outside again. And I mean, it's definitely different. And the main difference isn't that there's not, as much of a team aspect. It's really just that there's not as much of an effect on your specific performance based on your team. And that's a hard one to differentiate, especially growing up playing baseball and swimming. Just because in baseball, I mean, if the pitcher throws a bad pitch, it's just looped out over the plate, that can change the entire course of that game. It can change the entire course of your season and, potentially your career. In swimming, I mean, yeah, the guy next to you can go faster, but that still doesn't affect you. Phelps can go 403 in the 400 iron long course, and somebody next to him could have gone 402. It just could have happened. He was just better. In baseball and soccer, somebody could be in the right place at the right time and change the game. Swimming and track, it's just different. Somebody posted an article or something about this the other day with how, like, it's not often in swimming, real Texan, that you're surprised by the outcome. And actually, one of my coaches when I was at ASU, Misty Hyman, was one of those races where, it kind of brought you back into reality with, like, if Caleb Dressel's on the blocks at NCAAs before a 50 freestyle, or if Katie Ledecky's hopping on the blocks before an 800 freestyle at the Olympics, there's not a lot of doubt surrounding who's going to win the race unless they get DQ'd. Katie Ledecky's going to win by 10 seconds and maybe even break 8 minutes. Russell might go 16, who knows? But it's one of those sports where, there's not a lot of surprise. And, in baseball and in soccer, I mean, right place, right time, it's completely different. But I mean, like you said, as you get older, the team aspect really starts to come out, especially towards the end of the season. And then at the end of the day, it is a team sport. Even at the Olympics, it's a team sport. You've got relays. Phelps didn't just win 8 golds on his own. He had relay teams and guys swimming in prelims that let him rest, and they helped him get to 8 golds, and so did Bob, and so did all the people around him. And, even outside of just your teammates, you've got coaches, you've got staff, you've got massage therapists, physical therapists, strength and conditioning coaches. They differ a lot, but coming back to my original point, most of the difference is just in terms of how can the other team affect your performance. And in swimming, really the only thing that could happen is getting hit in the face by someone in the other lane, or their waves pushing you back a little bit. The magnitude of their effect on your performance is so much less in swimming than it would be in football or soccer or baseball.